address, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says the missiles will speak for themselves.
Такі речі не анонсують. Ракети самі за себе скажуть. Обов'язково. Слава Україні!
The focus of Ukraine's new capabilities is expected to be in Russia's Kursk region. That's where the North Korean troops have joined some 50,000 Russian troops trying to recapture the land Ukraine seized months ago.
The key point here is that Kursk is Russia. And if incoming President Trump calls for negotiations, the Ukrainians are going to need Kursk as a bargaining chip at the table with Mr. Putin.
The U.S. had already given Ukraine shorter-range missiles, only to be used on Ukrainian territory seized by Russia.
I think for the Russians, they're going to regard this as a major escalation. But the reality is they're going to have to wait for the next administration, the Trump administration, and see actually where policy truly lies.
Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin speaking hours before the policy change went public.
This war could end today. It could have ended 2 years ago or 2.5 years ago if Putin would have decided to make the right decision and pull his forces out of Ukraine.
Biden's reversal comes 2 months before he leaves the White House. President-elect Trump claims he is the only person who can bring both sides together to end the war. Perry Russum, ABC News, Washington.
Kraft Heinz faces a federal lawsuit over mac and cheese. The judge is throwing a proposed class action lawsuit, is allowing it to move ahead. It's all over allegations that Kraft Heinz misled consumers when it said it used no artificial flavors, preservatives, or dyes. McDonald's getting set to spend about $100 million to try to lure people back into stores after the E. coli outbreak. The E. coli came from onions from California that were served in the Quarter Pounder. $65 million of that will go to franchises in the hardest hit states, including Colorado, Montana, and Nebraska. For us, where's the deal? Look for value deals on the chicken nuggets to come. And the company behind TikTok may be worth about $300 million. Make that $300 billion. At least that's the value that ByteDance is putting on itself, according to internal documents obtained by Reuters. The Chinese-based company is still facing a January 19th deadline to sell TikTok or face a ban in the United States. Hundreds of thousands of salmon are now spawning in the Klamath River. It comes following the largest dam removal project in U.S. history. The project tore down 4 dams over the course of multiple years. It was finally wrapped up last month. Supporters of the project wanted to see the river flow freely, saying the dams were causing damage to the environment and the salmon ecosystem. Salmon are already returning to the river. Supporters say it's a good sign for all of California. And if you'd like to know more about this, the ABC 10 Originals team has been covering the Klamath River removal project for the